The profound story of Eid-ul-Adha, commemorating Prophet Ibrahim's unwavering faith. Eid-ul-Adha, also known as Eid-ul-Qurban, is one of the most significant festivals in the Islamic calendar, celebrated by Muslims worldwide. At the heart of this celebration lies the profound story of Prophet Ibrahim and his willingness to sacrifice his beloved son as an act of obedience to Allah. The story begins when Prophet Ibrahim had a dream in which Allah commanded him to sacrifice his son, Ishmael. Despite the immense emotional turmoil this must have caused him, Ibrahim's faith in Allah was so strong that he did not hesitate to obey the divine order. Ibrahim informed his son Ismail of the dream, and Ismail, displaying unwavering devotion, responded, "O my father, do that which you are commanded. You will find me, if Allah wills, among the patient ones." This exchange between the father and son exemplifies the depth of their faith and their willingness to submit to the will of Allah. The sacrifice and the intervention. With his son's consent, Ibrahim proceeded to the designated place of sacrifice, Mount Arafat near Mecca. As he was about to slay his son, Allah intervened and sent a ram to be sacrificed in Ismail's place, sparing the life of the beloved son. This miraculous event was a test of Ibrahim's faith, and his unquestioning obedience was rewarded by Allah. In the Quran states, "And we ransomed him with a great sacrifice." This act of sacrifice and devotion has become a cornerstone of the Islamic faith, celebrated annually during the festival of Eid-ul-Adha. The significance of Eid-ul-Adha, the festival of sacrifice, commemorates Prophet Ibrahim's unwavering faith and obedience to Allah. It is observed on the 10th day of Dhul Hijjah, the 12th month of the Islamic lunar calendar, and coincides with the annual Hajj pilgrimage to Mecca. The festival holds deep significance for Muslims, as it serves as a reminder of the importance of sacrifice, devotion, and submission to the will of Allah. It teaches the faithful to be willing to give up their most cherished possessions and desires for the sake of their faith, just as Ibrahim was willing to sacrifice his son. During Eid-ul-Adha, Muslims engage in various traditions and rituals to commemorate the event. Affluent Muslims sacrifice halal domestic animals such as sheep, goats, cows, or camels, in remembrance of Ibrahim's sacrifice. The meat is then divided into 3 parts, one for the family, one for relatives and friends, and one for the poor and needy. Muslims gather in congregations to perform the Eid prayers, led by an imam. These prayers are followed by a sermon that emphasizes the significance of the festival and the lessons it teaches. Muslims exchange greetings such as Eid Mubarak and visit family and friends, sharing gifts and enjoying festive meals together. Charity and almsgiving. Eid-ul-Adha is a time for Muslims to be particularly generous and to share their wealth with the less fortunate. The distribution of meat from the sacrificed animals is an important aspect of this tradition. Hajj pilgrimage. The festival of Eid-ul-Adha coincides with the annual Hajj pilgrimage to Mecca, one of the 5 pillars of Islam. Millions of Muslims from around the world gather in Mecca to perform the rituals of Hajj, which includes circling the Kaaba, the most sacred site in Islam. Spiritual significance of Eid-ul-Adha. Eid-ul-Adha holds deep spiritual significance for Muslims, as it serves as a reminder of the importance of sacrifice, devotion, and submission to the will of Allah. The story of Prophet Ibrahim's willingness to sacrifice his son Ismail teaches the faithful that true faith and obedience to God are paramount, even in the face of the most difficult tests. The festival also emphasizes the values of generosity, compassion, and unity within the Muslim community. The act of sharing the sacrificed meat with the less fortunate reflects the Islamic principles of caring for one's fellow human beings and promoting social welfare. Moreover, the timing of Eid-ul-Adha, which coincides with the Hajj pilgrimage, underscores the spiritual significance of the occasion. The Hajj rituals, centered around the Kaaba in Mecca, connect Muslims worldwide to the sacred origins of their faith and the legacy of Prophet Ibrahim, who is believed to have built the Kaaba with his son, Ismail.